If I could remember the last time I was on a mission trip, I remember specifically I was between 7 to 8 years old, and I didn't have much of what I can remember the last time I went. But when presented this opportunity to go to this mission trip, I thought, why not just go to this one? And I had the opportunity to do it, and so I said, let's go. Let's go to this mission trip to Dominican Republic. So that right there just excited me, and never would have thought of going on a mission trip at the age of 17. It's been, quite some long time, but it was quite remarkable, to have this sort of feeling and sort of readiness to start this new journey and this new chapter of trying to help people who are in need, whatever they need it. One of the main purposes that we had going on this mission trip was building a church. When we got there to the work site, there was already a foundation place. There was the bars already set up, the roof was already there, but it was all not completed, obviously. And we were there to construct the wall. We were there to lay the bricks down hand by hand with the students, as well as some of the workers that Maranatha was provided, and also the CTA staff. So we were there laying down brick by brick on one side, and then moved on to the next side until we got all one side, and there's one layer, and then we had to repeat it once more every single day. But we usually had to do between 2 to 3 layers a day. And by the end of the trip, we were able to reach the goal that was set for us. We were able to accomplish that and reach almost between 9, even above 9 layers of solid brick that was done by the students and as well as the staff. Just by experiencing this with the staff and the students, it was great. I loved it. I most definitely enjoyed recording it to be a part of this documentary, this mini documentary series. And I'm very grateful to have done this project with not only Chisholm Trail Academy, but also Maranatha, who helped us with this. I remember on the mission trip, we went to this small school. It was pre-K, maybe up to 3rd grade. Very small school, but I remember the moments where we had these 2 large suitcases full of utilities, or just things that we could give to the kids as well as the adults at home, which were toothbrushes, toothpaste, flosses, and we also had some sandals, those little sandals for the babies that were in the pre-K, and there were some babies there. They were just a couple months old. They were able to hold onto them. It was quite a wonderful experience just by seeing the excitement on these kids' faces. Although they don't have as many resources as we do, it was just a grateful experience to look at and just to see how grateful these kids are, even with the smallest things that they get. And at the end of the day, everybody was so happy, everybody was so excited just by having this sort of gratitude and this gratefulness that we had of home, and as well as the excitement of just helping these kids out, because there were a lot of kids that were in need, and we were there to help as many as we can. I can recall the first day when we went to the clinic, I was able to work on the registration and have patients come up to me and give me their history, talk to me about what pain or what kind of problems that they have, and even tell me about their own story, about their own lives. But moving forward, I remember also helping out in the vital areas where I got to check their vitals, check their blood pressure, and even check their blood sugar, which was prescribed by the doctor. That was one of the best moments, and only reason why I'm saying medical field was better for me is because that's what I'm interested in, and the work environment is what I like. Meeting patients, talking to them, and figuring out what to do so they can receive the help that we can give them. I remember there was this one patient that came in, and she had this baby, but also she had a broken arm. So I was able to hold on and not only take the blood pressure for this baby, but I was able to carry this baby for quite a while. And I remember everybody just looking at me in awe and just all happy, and they were just like, oh, it's so cute. But I loved the moment. I loved that I was able to help this parent out, first of all, as well as carry this baby who was only 3 months old. And not that many people get the experience, go hand in hand and help out these people who really need it. And to sum it all up, there's a lot of patients. I don't know how many I can describe, but there's almost more than 100 patients a day that we had to deal with. But in the end, we got through all of it, and at the end of the day, we were able to rest and to get ready for the next day, for the upcoming days that were gonna be not only rough, but also an enjoyable experience to be a witness for the Lord. Overall, we worked 4.5 days between 9 to 10 in the morning, all the way to the afternoon, between 4 to 5 p.m. That's when we finished. But overall, it was 4.5 days. We were able to cut the last day in half because they gave us the opportunity to go on the excursions to experience more of what the Dominican Republic was like. Although there's a lot of need that was necessary, but we were able to help provide as much as we can, there was also the other part where we were able to enjoy the island in the Dominican Republic. We were able to see whales, we were able to enjoy the wildlife, and we were able to enjoy God's nature and how beautiful it is out there. So overall, on this mission trip, I'm so grateful to have this experience and to bless people along the way. But I'm extremely grateful for the fact that I was able to get help for the funds. I'm grateful for Keen Spanish Church, the individuals there who were able to send the money, as well as the families that I have out there in the East Coast, and even my grandparents and my cousins. But I'm so grateful for them to help fund as well as provide for me to even go to this mission trip. And without them, I wouldn't have this experience. So thanks. So if you ever want to have this opportunity to go out and help people who are in need, wherever you are, and I encourage you to look at the Maranatha website to see the testimonies that people have, and even look at the upcoming mission trips that they offer for you to experience the love of God to others. And it will be a huge blessing for you. I encourage you to do it, and thank you for watching this.